Someone posted an interesting question in my Facebook boxing group, Hatman Boxing, the other day. And the question was, I'm paraphrasing, but this is the basic question. The question was, is Marcos Maidana's career over? Is he finished now after that second loss to Floyd Mayweather? Because he's also lost to Andre Kotelnik, Amir Khan, and Devon Alexander. So this, I believe, is his fifth loss. Is this the end for Maidana? Now, it sparked an interesting debate in the comments below that particular question in my Facebook group, Hatman Boxing. It sparked an interesting debate. There was a lot of back and forth and a lot of very intelligent commentary from different people. But my take on it is this. From a physical standpoint, there's no reason why that second loss to Floyd Mayweather should signal the end of Maidana's career, because it's not like he took a beating or anything. Not at all. Maidana emerged from the fight completely unscathed. He didn't get his face bashed in. He didn't really get hurt. Certainly not with head punches in the fight. He didn't even get a bloody nose or bust lip or anything. So from a physical standpoint, it wasn't one of Maidana's toughest fights, and there's no reason why he should be finished after a fight like that. But from a psychological point of view, I do wonder about Marcos Maidana. I don't think he would have been psychologically damaged by the Floyd fight, not at all. What I wonder about Maidana now is, now that he's been in there with the best fighter in the world on the biggest possible stage, this guy has had a long, hard career. Pretty much every fight Maidana's been in for the past few years has been a war. Look at his fight with Victor Ortiz. That was a war. His fight with Amir Khan. That was a war. Even his fight with Eric Morales was a war. Soto Karass fight was a war. The Lopez fight, even that was a bit of a war. The Adrian Broner fight, maybe not a war, but it was a tough competitive fight where he had to take shots as well. This guy's had a very, very tough career. A lot of very tough fights. And he has been paid fairly well up until this point. But he made more money in the two Mayweather fights than probably the rest of his career combined. That's how much money he made in the two Mayweather fights. For now, the Mayweather fights secured Maidana's future for life, and his family, his immediate family. It secured their future for life. With all the tough fights that he's had, and now that he's sitting in a mansion down in Argentina eating caviar and wearing silk pajamas, will he have the same hunger and desire to get back in the ring and face more of these wars? Some guys just love fighting. They're addicted to fighting. You think of guys like Roberto Duran, for example. Other fighters continue fighting on because of the money. But assuming that Marcos Maidana, like I just said, is financially secure now, and his family are all financially secure, will he have the same drive and desire? I'm sure he's not going to retire now, but will he have the same drive and desire from here on in? I have my doubts. The guy's climbed to the top of the mountain. He didn't quite reach the summit, but he gave it a good go. He made a hell of a lot of money in the process. He's had a hell of a lot of tough fights getting there. Will his hunger be the same? Will his desire be the same? I don't know, man. I think that this might be the end for Maidana in a certain sense, because I don't think he'll ever be the same relentless force that he once was. That's just my suspicion. I might be wrong. He might have plenty left in the tank, but I don't know. I think this money that he's come into now, you know, after a long, tough career, might just take the edge off him as a fighter. That's my personal suspicion. It's not even really a belief. It's a suspicion. But I don't know. If he does fight on, who would you guys like to see Marcos Maidana in the ring with? There's definitely options out there. He'd definitely be a viable option for any of the champions. He could fight a rematch with Alexander, a rematch with Khan. I know he feels a certain way about those fights and he'd like to avenge those defeats. He could fight Sean Porter in a Crossroads fight. He could fight Kell Brook. We know Kell Brook is possibly looking for an opponent. You know, Khan, since the Maidana fight, has been on YouTube and social media and whatnot, seeming like he wants to sidestep Brook and go straight for Mayweather because he really believes he can beat Mayweather. So if Brook don't fight Khan next, or he fights some other guy next, the voluntary, maybe it could be Marcos Maidana. I'm not sure how much Eddie Hearn would like Brook to fight Maidana, but it might set up a Khan fight very nicely because, as we all know, Khan beat Maidana. So there's definitely options for the guy. He could step up to 154. I heard some people say he could step up to 154 pounds and fight Canelo. I think Canelo would absolutely destroy Maidana, but some people have suggested that, and it could possibly be a good fight. I don't know. But let me know what you think. Where do you think Maidana's career goes from here? Do you think that he's going to lose his edge now, as I suspect? Or do you think he's just going to keep marauding forward and we're going to see more exciting performances from him? And who would you like to see him fight next? Do you think the Alvarez fight or going up to 154 is a viable option? Do you think he should stay at 147? Plenty of guys there. Manny Pacquiao. That's another option if you could fight Pacquiao and then compare Pacquiao's performance to the Floyd performance. Tim Bradley. There's a whole heap of options out there for Marcos Maidana. Who would you like to see him fight, and how do you see his career going forward from here? This is Hatman. I'm out.